Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in. Jaden Daniels' rookie season was phenomenal, to say the least. The Commanders reached their first NFC Championship game in more than 3 decades, and it was so good for Jaden Daniels that people were debating where his season ranked all time amongst rookie quarterbacks. And that's really 1 year after the same thing was happening with CJ Stroud of the Houston Texans. Well, Jaden Daniels did this despite not having the best wide receiver room in the NFL. Terry McLaurin, of course, is an excellent wide receiver, but after that, no one that they can fully count on each and every week. A guy like Noah Brown, Dimey Brown, but didn't have that true number 2 wide receiver. Well, after yesterday's trade, Commanders and Daniels are certainly hoping that is the case. So, yes, if you did not hear, Deebo Samuel, who was pretty clear that he wanted out of San Francisco. He will now be joining the Washington Commanders. ESPN John Keim and Nick Wagoner in exchange for a 5th-round pick, sources told ESPN's Adam Schefter on Saturday night. Interesting part was that Jonathan Allen was part of the trade discussion, another guy who kind of wants out of Washington, but was not included. So Samuel has 1 year left on his deal. We take a look at his numbers. So, of course, really became a household name in the NFL after his standout 2021 season, where you see average 18.2 yards a catch, 1,405 receiving yards. Not just that, 365 rushing yards and 8 rushing touchdowns. The problem is he hasn't been nearly as productive since that time. Now, he is still one of the best at yards after catch, making guys miss in the open field. But as you see, his numbers have dwindled each ensuing season, although he did average more receiving yards per game in 2023 than 2022. But last year, 15 games, just 51 catches for 670 yards, 3 touchdowns. Previously, kind of had the term wide back because he could be a wide receiver and running back. You see just average 3.2 yards a carry, far cry from what he did in the previous 3 years. 29 years old, and so still should be near the prime of his career, but was a little bit disappointing to see him not really utilized, not step up once Brandon Ayuk went down with injury. Instead, the 49ers relied more on Juwan Jennings and Ricky Pearsall, who, of course, recovered from a gunshot wound after being a rookie first-round pick. So I'm just saying you can't necessarily assume that the move will make Jaden Daniels an even better quarterback next year. I mean, there's a good chance it will, but keep in mind, people thought the Texans adding Stephon Diggs last offseason would make CJ Stroud step up even further, another level, and I wouldn't say a full-blown sophomore slump, but clearly was better as a rookie, although the Texans did have a bevy of wide receiver injuries throughout the year. But what are your thoughts? Is this a good move by the Washington Commanders, bringing in a wide receiver who at one time looked like one of the league's best, but, now clearly not a wide receiver 1, but probably will upgrade the Commanders wide receiver 2. We'll see what happens. I'm a little bit skeptical on how well the move will work, but Jaden Daniels, again, phenomenal quarterback, and as a Giants fan, it's going to be fun watching my Giants play him for the next however many years. But anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.